Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video review. Fury's Figures here, coming at you today with Neca's latest gargoyle release of Miss Elisa Maza. Now, I remember they announced this, but it totally slipped my mind. Now, most of you knowing from my previous videos, I'm not a Neca fan. I don't like Neca. And I'm being torn here because I also really like gargoyles. And just getting ready for a Furious review. Trying to keep it unbiased, honest. So we'll see what Fury perspectives we come up with. Stay tuned. So here we have it, folks, the latest in Neca Gargoyles. Now, I was excited for the Neca Gargoyle series, but seeing other reviews and finally getting that first Goliath in hand, limited head movement, bad proportions on the body, loose joints, off balance, just... I've always said it, Neca looks good in box. But when I saw this, like, shit, I like this character a lot. And it actually looks nice. It looks really good. So I'm going to give it a chance. We're going to open this baby up. And find out for ourselves. So, Gargoyle's logo up in front. Includes Brooklyn's closed wings. Awesome. So if you want that effect with Brooklyn, you can get yourself an Elisa, or I'm sure someone's going to be selling those wings separately on eBay for whatever price they ask for. So here's another product shot with her holding her badge. Flashlight. A few product shots in the back. There's Brooklyn's closed wings. Very cool. All the other figures in the wave. Remember when that Demona hit? Man, people were spending like 100, 120 to get that Demona because it dropped during a holothon, and she was elusive. Now she's kind of shelf warming at Walmart's. Anyway, let's get to this and bust this baby out of the box. Well, there you have it. Miss Elisa Maza looking. She's looking great. She looks... That's awesome. Looks just like the freaking cartoon. I mean, other than April O'Neil, like, who else was your other, cartoon crush? Shit. So it doesn't feel like your other typical NECAs. It's softer in a sense, so it's just seems different. Like they're using another plastic, and I've noticed that with a lot of other toy companies right now, especially Hasbro. They're using a very gummy, cheap, rubbery, crappy plastic, and they're jacking up the price. So with this head sculpt, you're not going to get a whole lot of neck articulation, but that's okay because normally, again, I'm an inbox collector, but if I take them out of the box, they're just going to stay in one position, and that's it. So she does come with another head sculpt, her Vidal Sassoon head sculpt here. Let's see, let's get some focus. All right, there we go. Her, what is it called? Garnier Fruit Teas or Herbal Essence. Fucking wind in the hair in the wind head sculpt. And she does come with a third smirk faceplate, which I'm sure it is. I don't know if you apply it to that one or if you apply it to this one, but that one looked like the glue was about to come off. Damn. Okay. Yeah, this is just weird, like, damn it, Neca, for real? Okay, yeah, there you go. There you go, you got some paint smudge in there. You see that? There you go. Let's give that a shot, okay. And she's got a little smirk. I don't like that face, so we're gonna get rid of it. And put it back in the box. I do like her neutral face right there. That's probably my favorite face scan of hers. I don't care for the hair in the wind effect yet, but that's what it comes with there. She's got two sets of hands. She's got two trigger finger hands. There you go. She's got no guns, but we're going to find her a gun. She comes with a badge hand There you go. Her self-pleasuring hands. And a hand to grip the microphone. Shit. The flashlight. There we go. Look at that. Little red button for the power switch. So I'll give that to Neca too. They do provide your figures with pretty cool accessories and a sufficient amount of them. So as we pop this head back on. Now again, the articulation, it just feels really as fragile as any other Neca would. A little tough on the rotation of the arm, but you will get a full 360 if you test it. Lateral raise, I'm not going to force it anymore, but let's just say about 70%. Because I've done this before to plenty of other Neca figures, and what happens? Goddamn fucking arm pops out of the socket. Oh, but you have to heat them up. Yeah, at this price point, I shouldn't have to heat up my figures. Anyway. Elbows feel a little stuck, but nonetheless, good range. Double jointed, of course. Deltoid swivel. Waist twist, slightly tight. Not, it kind of rocks back and forth a little bit. Got the cool 90s high-waisted jeans. Her hips rotate on the inside. And her thigh did come a little out of place, so you kind of just have to force it to get the socket evened out because you have the joint exposed on the inside of the thigh. Double jointed knees also feel very gummy and loose, like they're just gonna bend or break right off. Ugh, it's horrible to pose. I'll tell you that much. It's horrible to pose, but it's nice to look at. So she's got great range. They made her look great. Maybe I am being biased. I like this figure just because I like this character. But yes, very awesome. And like all the other Gargoyle figures, it does come with a overhead city view for the backdrop. So I've switched out her hand so that she can hold the flashlight. And I put one of the trigger hands on her. I pulled out two weapons that I thought would be suiting for her. I believe this is a Marvel Legends The Hood gun. And this one came with my T2 figure. So, considering this is Neca, let's give this one a shot. And see if it's sizable. Oh look, it's actually perfect. We're gonna give her this gun. This is, I mean, it's the right paint app. So, alright, cool, badass. She's got a gun because she doesn't come with a gun. Oh, because it's Disney and they don't come with guns. That's right. So, here we go. That's how I'm going to have her on my shelf. Fuck yeah. What an awesome upgrade, progression, whatever you want to call it, because I've got the original flight gear Elisa Maza here from Kenner. So yeah, just look at that. From like 1994 or so to 2024 almost. 30 years split. Damn, face sculpts are identical. No, just kidding. Oh, and one last accessory that she does come with. Her cat. Now another figure that came with a cat in a set was the Crow. Mesco 112, the Crow figure. Now, as we all know, Neca figures scale a little larger than your typical 112 scale figures, so that wouldn't be a right scale because we would all suspect that Brandon Lee's Crow is much taller and bigger figure than Elisa there. And here's the cat that comes with Eric Draven. So there you go. Two figures that come with cats. Of course, Captain Marvel, but I don't collect Captain Marvel. comparing her to the 1990 TMNT movie Shredder from Neca. That looks cool. But one you can tell is a movie, one you can tell is cartoon based. And I don't think I have another Neca toon at hand because my toon Casey Jones, I put him up for grabs at a local vintage pop-up that I was a part of today. It's somewhere in my truck. There was a lot of interest in it. Nobody picked it up, which I'm pretty surprised. No one picked up the Casey Jones, and I did have it at a decent price, but neither here nor there. So I'm just not gonna go down and go through all the stock that I've got. I'm just gonna get to the review and compare it to other figures. Here we go. Jada Street Fighter Chun-Li. God, that Chun-Li is great. And Masterverse Revelations Evelyn. Now, I like this figure. This is a damn good rendition of Evelyn. And Cartoon TMNT April in box. I don't want to take the April out. I like it a lot. And I want to continue to like it. So I'm going to leave it in the box. But this new updated body, head scan, sculpt. You see, accessories, Neca does great with all that stuff. So, just going to keep the risk factor low. And lastly, Storm Collectibles Evil Ryu. I mean, that could kind of go. A little mixed storyline. Oh, let's check out some Super 7, like a Super 7 Cobra Commander there. That actually goes. She works well with a foot soldier too. But I do have my Super 7 Casey Jones. Yeah, right off the bat I could tell you that the toon Casey Jones is going to be way shorter than that Elisa character. For sure. So I think that Super 7 Casey Jones scale is just a little better. So thank you guys for checking this video out. Was it furious, unbiased, honest? Yes. I'm gonna give it to Neca on this one. They did good. Neca, you did good with this one. I like it just on visual purposes alone. Stance, accessories, of course I had to add one, but for the most part you nailed the face, nailed the body, jacket, wash jeans, all that. I'm giving it an 8, 7.5, 8 out of 10. Great figure. It was about $37, and of course they are out at Target now, so be on the lookout. If you want one, awesome. Hope you find it. If this review gave you any insights on whether to buy it or not, that was the point of it. So good luck on your hunts. Hope you guys find some luck, score your scores, and keep them furious.